As expected, the Daiwa 2025 Caldia is officially set to launch. Ohayo, konnichiwa, konbanwa. Hi everyone, welcome back to JFTN, Japan Fishing Tackle News. On January 17th, 2025, the Fishing Festival Japan 2025 kicked off, and Daiwa updated its lineup with exciting new products. Take a look at the number of intriguing reels they've revealed. Today, we'll focus on the 2025 Caldia and dive into its features together. As always, please remember that all thoughts and predictions shared here are purely the personal opinions of the JFTN staff. Our views are not absolute, and we understand that everyone may have different perspectives. We hope you enjoy this as one of many viewpoints. Here's the main visual. As expected, or perhaps naturally, it now features the AIRDRIVE Design. The previous 2021 model had a dark gunmetal and gold colour scheme, but this time it's back to a silver body with a gunmetal spool, similar to the 2018 model. Actually, it looks a lot like the Luvias, doesn't it? It still has the monocoque body like the previous model, but pairing it with the AIRDRIVE rotor seems to create a more balanced and streamlined design overall. The size lineup starts from FCLT 1000 and goes up to LT 5000-C. That's quite a wide range. Looking closely at the handle arm and its surrounding area, there's a hint of bluish or even purplish colour. And check out the spool design. It has these slits that resemble the Stella SW. That's pretty unusual for a Daiwa model. It seems like a general overview next. Just like the previous model, Zion Feeve is used for both the body and the rotor. The body appears to be almost the same as the previous version, with the AIRDRIVE design mainly incorporated around the rotor. As expected, the 2025 Caldia incorporates three components of the AIRDRIVE system: the AIRDRIVE rotor, AIRDRIVE bail, and AIRDRIVE spool, but not the AIRDRIVE shaft. Compared to the Luvias, it lacks the AIRDRIVE shaft, and compared to the Legolas, it includes the AIRDRIVE spool. And of course, it features Daiwa's core spinning reel technology, the Monocoque Body. This design eliminates body seams, simplifies internal structure, reduces weight, increases rigidity, and allows for a larger drive gear. The 2020 Luvias was the first to use Zion resin for the monocoque body, while the 2021 Caldia was made with Zion Feeve, and this 2025 Caldia has the same. Next, the Caldia uses mag-sealed technology in the pinion area. This well-known feature uses magnetic oil to provide excellent waterproofing. Zion V is a more affordable version of Daiwa's carbon hybrid resin, Zion. However, it's much stronger and lighter than the older DS4 and DS5 materials. The Tough DigiGear provides solid strength, though it's not specified whether it's machine cut. Interestingly, while the higher-end Luvias uses extra super duralumin gears, the Caldia is equipped with zinc gears. And here's the familiar ATD Type L drag system. Compared to the standard ATD, it offers a smoother start and consistent drag pressure. It holds firm, but lets the line out smoothly when needed. This feature is especially beneficial for light tackle setups. This drag system is used in models up to the 4000 size. Surprisingly, the Caldia also features the ATD Tough Drag, likely only in the LT 5000 size. It uses carbon washers for high durability to keep the smooth performance longer. The long-cast ABS spool design is a long-standing feature. It allows for smoother line release and reduces line trouble, much like Shimano's ARC spool. Other features. The Power Light Type EVA knob, a round knob, is used on the 5000 size model. This setup seems designed with shore jigging in mind. The perfect line stopper is another familiar feature. It securely holds the line in place, and I personally like how reliable it is. And the stopperless body. This design choice means that models at the Legolas level and below still include a reverse switch, but reels like the Caldia and higher models do not. The Caldia also comes with 6 ball bearings, 1 on each side of the pinion gear, 1 on each side of the drive gear, 1 in the line roller, and 1 in the oscillation gear. There are no bearings in the handle knob or around the spool. Just like the 2021 model, these areas might be upgradable with custom bearings. Now, let's look at the model sizes and target fish. The FC in FC models stands for Finesse Custom. It simply means that, like the LTC models, they have one size smaller body size. However, for the 1000 size, only the FC-LT 1000 exists, so both FC-LT 1000 and FC-LT 2000 share the same body size and they have spool compatibility. That said, the FC-LT 2500 doesn't have spool compatibility with the smaller models, suggesting differences in rotor or body size. Since the body is more compact, the gears are smaller, making the retrieve feel lighter and more sensitive. This is the standard 2500 and 3000 sizes, perfect for light game fishing in general. I believe these will be the main sizes for the Caldia. Then there's the 4000 size, great for mid-class game fishing like surf and sea bass. And the 5000 size is designed for long-distance surf casting and light shore jigging. However, this is just my opinion, but most rods for light shore jigging are fairly heavy, so the Caldia feels a bit too light for that use. On the other hand, many modern surf rods now weigh under 200 grams. So if you want to feel the water flow and bottom structure more sensitively, especially when surf fishing, the Caldia could be a great choice. But if you want to keep reeling continuously, especially when controlling your lure strongly in rough waves or casting and retrieving heavier lures, I personally think the Shimano Ultegra, which is also being released, might be a better fit. Its rotor inertia works well, giving it a solid feel that suits those situations. Now let's look about the included accessories. It comes with a warning card, spool adjustment washers, a warning list in 11 languages, documents in 4 languages, and a reel bag. I'm surprised that Daiwa even includes a reel bag with the Caldia. Oh, there's a video out now. Let's check it out. It seems to be a recap of what we've seen so far. The actual reel color looks like a bright silver. However, the gunmetal parts still seem to have a slightly purple tint. Looking at it, Daiwa seems to be highlighting the larger sizes. Maybe that's because those are new additions to the lineup. Compared to the darker Luvias, the Caldia feels much brighter. I'm really excited for its release. By the way, I checked another Caldia video from the Fishing Festival Japan, and it confirmed that the body is the same as the 2021 model. They didn't say it's exactly the same, but I doubt there are any major changes. It seems like they just added the AIRDRIVE design to the previous model, making it lighter and smoother with lower rotational inertia. Since it doesn't have the AIRDRIVE shaft, the winding power probably hasn't changed much. The release date is March 2025, coming up very soon. I can't wait. Now, let's look at the specs. Thanks to the AIRDRIVE design, the weight has dropped by about 5 to 10 grams across the board. Since the body structure is the same, the gear ratio and line capacity haven't changed. However, most of the FC models now have handles that are 5mm shorter. This change focuses more on sensitivity than power. The price ranges from 28,800 yen to 33,800 yen. That's about a 3,000 to 5,000 yen increase from previous models. Price-wise, the 2025 Caldia sits around 30,000 yen. The 2024 Vanford is around 35,000 yen, and the Luvias is about 50,000 yen. Comparing the Caldia to the Vanford seems like a good idea. I'm also curious how close it can get to the Luvias, despite the nearly 20,000 yen price difference. The material difference between Zion and Zion 5 really creates a big gap in price. So that's all the information on the Daiwa 2025 Caldia. What do you think? This new Caldia feels like a true and steady evolution. Recent spinning reels have been going for simpler designs with fewer colours, and the Caldia is no exception. Personally, I think this clean, simple look is cooler and easier to pair with different rods, which I really appreciate. At this point, I expect that the feel of winding and the torque are probably similar to the 2021 model, but with a lighter and smoother rotation. Plus, the AIRDRIVE rotor should hold the open and closed positions firmly, improving handling. What I'm most excited about is seeing how close this Caldia can get to the higher-end Luvias, despite the roughly 20,000 yen price difference. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.